Alright, so what is going on, guys? I'm your host, Aimbot, Allstar, Aimbot, bringing you guys another video on my channel, and today I'm going to be telling you guys how to win more gunfights in Black Ops 3, basically just all around survive longer, get those more high scoring and high killing gameplays so you guys can rank up fast and just do good in general, and also so you guys can just do good in the game all around, improve your KD, whatever your score per minute, whatever you guys are going to do, just it's going to improve your gunfights, and your gunfights is the core thing in the game, especially when you're playing OBJ. A lot of people think it's just OBJ when you're playing OBJ, but it actually isn't, you guys. When you play OBJ, it is still pretty important to get kills, but whatever, I'm rambling on. This video is just how to win more gunfights, survive longer, get those high kill gameplays, do good in Black Ops 3 in general. Coming from my GB teammates, I'm getting advice from everyone right here, and I'm making them vote on it, and so this is going to be the raw best one already for Black Ops 3 week 1 guide, alright, right here, from Pub Stompers, from TapX, everything, Haze, which is the clan that already got their first double nuclear by Haze Neon, and also freaking my GB teammates who we do really good in. We're actually going to be entering in the first UMG 2K. So without further ado, let's get into the video. If you guys do enjoy it, make sure to hit that like button down below. Subscribe for more daily Black Ops 3 news, info, content, whatever, and gaming tips and tricks in general. And without further ado, you guys, let's get into the video. So you guys, basically, alright, I'm going to be getting in with the first tip, which is actually going to be knowing how to drop shot and doing it effectively. So you guys, the best way you guys are going to want to drop shot, a lot of people think is, drop shotting. When I used to do it at first, it was honestly really hard, because the problem is you do not want to move your finger, I guess you could say, sorry, I said finger. You won't want to move your finger off that trigger, or off the aim stick, because when you do, you guys, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage, especially when you're playing these games like AW and Black Ops 3, because they have that mechanic where you can jump in the air, jetpack and everything. Alright, go back in Ghosts and stuff and all those other games. Ghosts is a bad example because it's a bad COD, but either way, back in the original Call of Duties, dude, you can easily move your finger or whatnot, or hold claw, which I'll be getting into and all that in a minute, where you could, because you didn't have to worry about people exoing in the air like 20 feet or jetpacking backwards and effing up on you. So it's honestly a really bad disadvantage. So what you guys are going to want to do is you're going to actually want to go into your options. Once you get into your options, you're then going to want to go into your controls, which is going to be in there, and you're going to want to switch it to tactical. Now, whether or not you use L1 and R2, I use R1 and L1 when I aim and shoot. I don't know why it's just me, but you guys are definitely just going to want to have it as tactical. I don't remember how it is. I'm pretty sure it's tactical flipped. That's how you get it, so that way when I think it's tactical flipped, yeah, where basically once it's on that, you guys, you can actually have it. No, wait, it's not, sorry. L1, all you got to do is go down to flipped if you do have that. Just click on tactical for button layout. It used to have to put it on tactical flipped. So on to the next one. The next tip, you guys, is actually going to be knowing your sensitivity, and I will make a video on this later on, you guys, and eventually, because it really is a big topic and really controversial, but all I can really explain right now in a short-term video period is that high sensitivity isn't a good thing. It's not a bad thing. Sensitivity, it doesn't matter. It's all personal preference. You guys really want to know the truth. Hey, FaZe Rain, he uses a 14 sensitivity on Black Ops 2, or just he uses one of the highest sensitivities he can when he's like playing, and then freaking Crim6 uses a 3 or a 4. The reason is, you guys, is that different levels you're going to want to be using. So for sniping, you're going to want to use a higher sensitivity, that way you can easily snap onto your targets and instantly get that first shot on. When you're using something such as a sniper or something like that, basically something long range that you really want to just snap onto your targets and get that first shot on and get the kill, you're going to want to be using a higher sensitivity. Now, Crim6 did say something very important that I think a lot of you GB guys out there that you guys should know, because basically the reason he uses it is because you're going to want it, but when you get into that high of a level, when you're calling out everything like that and you can sound horn hear the footsteps, you're going to basically know where they're at 24/7. It just comes down to the gunfight and where you're going to shoot on the body, and basically where and who is going to get the hit detection, who's going to get the headshot, this, that, and the other. So you're not going to be worrying about having to turn on someone, because you're most likely not going to. You're going to have to worry about basically just effing getting that shot on and making sure it's like on the chest or the neck or the right there in that area. So your sensitivity, you guys, honestly, me, when I play, you guys, mostly I just use a 3 or a 4, and basically the reason is, I mean, AWI is the 2, but it's just because I do a lot of GBs, and not only that, you guys, personally, I just really like the lower sensitivity. I move my hands around a lot, you guys, and it's just personally how I like to play like that. I used to like be that kid that was like 14 sensitivity. If you don't use it, you're garbage. But that's when I realized, you know, something like that. Basically, I mean, for most of you regular guys out there, this is how it's going to go for you guys, and this is what you guys are going to want to do until I really put out an entire tips and tricks tutorial on how to get your sensitivity down. Is for right now just a little general idea. 3 to 4 for you guys that use an AR. 4 to 5 that for the guys that 4 to 6 that want to be using SMG, and basically anything above there, you guys are going to want to be using a freaking, the sniper, just so you can rush around. I mean, just because you want to snap onto those easy targets. God, sorry for all that like stuttering right there. I don't know why. I had to recollect my thoughts. But anyway, let's get on to the last and I think the final tip. So you guys, we already mentioned drop shotting and stuff like that. I mean, there's so much things that I can actually tell you other than just play, and you'll learn personal tips about it. Other than that, I mean, like jump shotting and stuff. There's ways you can configure your controller so that way, basically, when you press X, you're gonna drop shot, and you can freaking press like your knife button, which you guys would call now if you play tactical. Like I said, your drop shot button will be your jump button. But personally, you guys, I just recommend you guys use that. Other than that, the only other things you guys can do to improve your aim. Control freaks, I don't use them. I used to a lot. I actually used to be a mandatory thing. I used to have like 4 different pairs, but now I just have like a custom cinch controller, which is my next one. Cinch or a scuff controller, IC customs, because they have these little buttons or paddles, whatever they have for their company on the back, so you guys can actually configure it so your back, so when you basically have your hands on there regularly, your 2 middle fingers, that's how you hold the controller like I do. Basically, instead of them just doing nothing, or your ring finger and middle finger, they're not doing nothing. They can easily press a button or a paddle, whatever it is. And obviously, control freaks, the higher the height, the better the freaking aim is. I mean, personally, you guys, I got his custom one, and I just put Xbox One analog sticks on my PS4 controller, and it really just doesn't make all that much of a difference. It's just, it feels like it does because you get really, really used to having to just use and rely on that control freak. So other than that, you guys, the final tip I could give is just play, and there will be drills coming out in the next few weeks for Black Ops 3 on how to improve your aim. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, make sure to hit that like button down below. Share the video if you think your friends really would like it and that you think that they need it or they want to see it so they can improve. And without further ado, you guys, subscribe if you guys haven't already, and I'll see you guys next time. It's been your boy Aimbot Allstar, and I'm signing out. Peace.